So just take an easy sitting position on your mat or your rug, whatever feels good to you, and just hang out here for a few breaths. You can just a little wriggle just to feel the spine lengthening. And then we'll go into what's called child's pose. So you sit back onto your heels and just stretch your arms out in front of you, or you can have your arms by your side. But if you have your arms out in front of you, it's nice to really press your fingers in to push your hips further back and just rest your forehead on the floor. Just breathe in and feel your tummy expand, and then exhale slowly. Just start to slow the breath down, and you may feel comfortable keeping your eyes closed. It's up to you. And just stay here for a few more easy breaths. Just keep breathing in slowly and then exhaling out slowly, trying to even the inhale and the exhale. Slowly bring yourself up. And just take a minute. Bring your hands together in front of your chest. You can have your eyes closed. I'm looking down at my fingertips, although it looks like my eyes are closed. And just steady the mind. So the purpose of this is just, if you've been feeling really restless and you've got a lot of excess energy, like nervous energy, and you've got the jitters, this is going to be really good to hopefully help you to still the mind a little bit, or just to get a sense of calming down so that you can actually focus on whatever you need to go on and do during the day. Alternatively, if you've been feeling really tired and fatigued and sort of lethargic, this is also going to be a good way to slowly ease yourself into movement. So it gives you what you need. Come up to standing on the knees and just slowly start to feel like you're growing taller. If you need the stability, you can tuck your toes underneath you, but you need some degree of flexibility in the feet there, or you can just leave your feet untucked. Press the front of your lower leg and all down the front of your foot into the floor to give you more stability. And then just bring your arms up slowly overhead, and you can look up if it feels good to you. Make sure you keep your shoulder blades down as you bring your arms up overhead, and then slowly bend back down into child's pose. Take it really easy. Inhale, come back to all fours. Have your hands feeling strong. Make sure you press your palms into the floor and just look straight ahead, inhaling. And just take it easy there. Feel your chest draw forward between your arms. And then tuck your toes. Exhale, slowly push back into downward facing dog. You may need to lengthen out your stance a bit when it's early in the morning or you've just started moving for the day. You might feel like a shorter stance is just going to be too constricting to you. So I've moved back a little bit. Then inhale, look forward between your hands, bring your knees back down. Nice and easy. Exhaling, sit back into child's pose. So I'm starting to bend my elbows because for me, I've got really long arms, and sometimes having them stretched out in front feels quite awkward or uncomfortable for me. You've got to do what feels comfortable for you. So I like to sort of draw my arms in closer to the body. It helps me feel more comforted. And again, just keep breathing. Don't forget to breathe. This is just the key thing here. We're just practicing even breathing throughout the moves. And that's what's going to help us most. Inhale, come up to standing on your knees and bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, straight back into child's pose. We're just looking for a sense of how it feels to be still in the body. A lot of people at this point will sort of look up and look around. There's no need, right? Just keep breathing. That's all you need to do. And then slowly, I will let you know it's time to inhale, come up to all fours, tuck the toes, exhale into downward facing dog. Step the feet back if you need, or just whatever feels good to you. Exhale, lower the knees back down, and then shift the hips back into child's pose. You can try breathing a few breaths with the eyes closed, and then you can try and feel the difference when you have your eyes open in child's pose. There's a whole different sensation there. few more breaths here. You may find that you're thinking about what you need to do for the day. Try not to. Just try to keep breathing, focusing on what we're going to do. Inhale up to standing on the knees, bring the arms overhead. Exhale back down into child's pose, resting easy with the arms. Elbows by your sides if that feels good. Forehead down on the floor. I've started to stretch out my arms because it starts to feel good. And then inhaling, looking up. Start to come up onto your knees standing. Reach your hands up overhead. Exhaling, hands by your sides. And then you can press your palms together in front of your heart. Look towards your fingertips. Nod your chin gently down to your chest. So we started in this position and now we're coming full circle back into this position. Again, tuck your toes if you need, or leave your feet untucked, pressing into the floor if that feels steady to you. Exhaling, sitting down on your knees. Continue to look towards your fingertips. You can continue to sit here in silence and stillness, and you can meditate now, or alternatively, you can go on with the rest of your day and just bring that sense of calm with you. Take care of yourselves. Namaste.